This is the start of something wonderful. Garlic and onion and fresh basil. Next, you stir in some nice medium Italian sausages with a little bit of more fresh basil, some more garlic cloves, a little bit of Italian spice. Then you add a little bit of fennel after about 5 minutes, just a pinch. You give it some thyme and some fresh parsley, and you want to cook it for about 10 minutes until they get just almost golden brown, but not cooked 100%. And the smells and the flavors, you can just kind of enhance what they're going to be like. The smells are already coming through the kitchen, and everything is just coming together very nicely. After the sausages have cooked for about 10 minutes, you take a nice fresh green bell pepper and you add that. I've already added a couple of dashes of sriracha. And you stir this in for about another 5 more minutes and let it cook together. So after you get your sausages cooked just right, you want to add some more bell pepper, some more garlic salt, and stir it in just until it becomes golden brown now. After that, we're going to get ready to add our diced tomatoes with green chilies, a little bit more Tabasco sauce, our whole tomatoes, and we're going to let it cook for a while. And to continue on, now once you put your green chilies and tomatoes in there, what you want to do next is dump your can of tomatoes in, and you want to stir it all in. After everything's been cooked and the fats from the sausages have all been melting into the pan with the onions and the garlic and all the spices and the heat from the Tabasco and the sriracha sauce, you want to let it cook for about 10 minutes. Next, as everything is coming together, you want to add a nice bay leaf in there. If you don't like bay leaves, well then I guess you're a manja cake. You should learn the Italian way to make a nice quick sauce, a nice homemade sauce on the stove that doesn't take very long to do. You can add fresh chicken to this, you can add fresh steak to this, you can add all kinds of different proteins to this. But anyways, after cooking for about another 15 minutes, which would probably be about an hour in total, then you can kind of season it up again with some of your favorite seasonings that you like the garlics and the onion powders and things like that, and you can go from there. This recipe is so easy to make and so good and has a lot of good taste in here that will just make you want more and more and more. You can have fresh bread with it, like a fresh crostini, a little bit of Parmesan if you have it on with rice or with pasta. Or what I'm going to do is going to cook on the side some nice Parmesan meatballs with garlic and onions, and it's going to be exquisite. Now in a sauce this size, to balance out the acidity, what you want to do is sprinkle a little bit of fine grained sugar, about 2 tablespoons. And what we'll do is kind of balance and neutralize some of the acids. Gives your sauce a little bit of a sweetness and takes some of the bitterness out of the onions and things like that, and balances the hot peppers and spices. After about 20 minutes, the sauce is coming to a nice boil. You want it to thicken up a bit, and the steam and the aromas that are coming off of it are just perfect. I've also started my garlic Parmesan meatballs fried in onions and seasonings, and they're coming along really good. And if you're trying to watch your calories, that's too bad for you, because this is 100% fat, calories, everything that you really, really crave and what you'd want. So you go ahead and have your skinny shake and your diet water and all that other stuff. Me, I'm going to stick my face right in this. So after 20 minutes and your sauce is coming to a boil still, the meatballs are getting that nice crust on it. You want to hit them with a little bit more Parmesan cheese, just to give it a little bit more flavor as they cook. Let the oils and the garlic and everything all come together as they circle the meatballs and infuse the flavor in it. Because I'm going to infuse all this here to a better place when it's all done. If you haven't guessed it, well, I don't know. Anyways, back to the sauce. Everything's looking good. 30 minutes in. We still have some more time to go. I'm going to sit back, pour myself a nice glass of something, and I'll catch up with you in just a few. Well, if you're wondering where I got my cooking skills from, some from my mama, some from the Bruegel school of this stuff, the rum. And there's no rum in the sauce. It's strictly all Italian. But again, you would just love to taste this mouth-watering meatballs, mouth-watering sauce. One of the best things though when you're cooking, you try to improvise as much as you possibly can, like using as many things as you can in the kitchen to your advantage. Like my old Uncle Ben, he taught me to use the dish towels just like his aunt. We all know Aunt Jemima, right? Anyways, it comes as a dish towel, a rag, something that you can wipe up messes, or just take the sweat off your head, keep it from dripping in the pan. So we don't want to have that happen. So after the sauce has come to a boil and everything is cooked, you take a little bit of it and you put it in a pan and you warm it all up. The pasta's already cooked. You can use any type of pasta you like after it's been drained, or with a little bit of water still in it. Just dump it right into your pan, mix it all around, and what you want to do is you want to heat everything all together. You can add a little bit more sauce, a little less sauce. And for you people that are, like I said, watching yourselves on your diets, you guys can go jump off a cliff, because this is not for you. You can sit and eat your skinny piece of celery, have your diet soda, and sit there and munch on some Melba toast. And I'm going to sit here and eat this 1,000 calorie dish or more and love every second of it. And probably die the same time as you guys will. So that everything is all finished, everything's all done. You got your nice pasta cooked a la carte on the side for your meal. Put in a nice little pan. Put fresh ground black pepper in there. And like Jim Carrey says, "That's a spicy meatball."